Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well and having a really great day. In this video, I'm going to be building a 24 GPU mining rig in a single mining frame. And specifically, this is a GPUrisers.com Omega mining frame. It's a massive, massive mining frame. You guys probably saw the review that I did recently. And yeah, this thing is really big. Link down below if you guys want to see that review. But what I realized in that review is that I could maybe potentially do 24 GPUs, and specifically RTX A2000s. So I have 12 here. These are just stock, not modded, and then I have another 12 over here in this Octominer X12 Ultra. You guys can see here, these are the modded ones. You guys have probably seen the videos that I've done, and just a small update, this has been running just fine on my Octominer wall here in my basement. It's been going really good. So I've taken it down just so I can put these on the Omega frame for this video. And yeah, it's just, man, this is gonna be a really unconventional, I would say, mining rig build that I thought, hey, you know what, let's try it. And a lot of you guys in that review video of this frame wanted me to do that. So here I am, guys, here I am. I'm gonna be making this video of also utilizing 2 of these motherboards. Unfortunately, I can't do 24 RTX A2000s on one motherboard. Some of you who have been with me for a while may know or may have seen the videos where I tried to do it on like a Threadripper motherboard with X16 and like bifurcation cards, and it ultimately didn't work. I couldn't get 24 or more than, I think, 19 or 15 or 16 GPUs to work on that Threadripper motherboard. But anyways, besides the point, guys, I want to make this whole rig in this video. I'm going to show you guys the power consumptions and everything and the hash rate that we can achieve. And so just to clarify, with these 2 motherboards, it's essentially going to be like 2 different mining rigs, but on one mining frame, if that makes sense. So thank you to JK&G Ventures also for sending me these 2, I would say, without the, you don't need the PCIe X1 adapters. These have 12 USBs where you just plug in the riser directly onto the motherboard USB cable, just like that. So you save one part. I would say that helps with maybe potential failure on the X1 adapters, and you don't need to utilize the little PCIe slots as well. So I thought that's a pretty cool idea. But I actually have 2 different motherboard configurations here. One has a mSATA SSD slot here, which I already have Hive OS pre-installed. And then the other one here doesn't have that, but so I have to utilize a regular SATA cable with a SSD here. So that's all well and good. That's no problem. And then I'm utilizing 2 1500 watt power supplies for this build. These are just HP server PSUs, and I'm using 2 ZSX Amp Edition breakout boards, and as well as 24 new GPU risers. These are the 10 capacitor risers with temperature reader for ambiently around the riser, and these have also amazing RGB lighting on the side as well. So this thing is going to be lit up pretty nice. This whole open air mining rig is going to be pretty cool, guys. So before I begin, guys, I'm going to go really fast. This video is sponsored by Watom.io. Watom is a complete Bitcoin mining solutions provider and the largest distributor of Bitcoin mining equipment in the United States. Watom has got all your mining needs covered by offering everything from the latest ASIC miners to mobile mining containers and power transformers, as well as complete hosting services and full facility buildouts. Their team of over 100 mining experts has got you covered by offering exceptional customer service. They also offer installment payment plans, which makes getting into Bitcoin mining or scaling your existing mining operations that much easier. Link down below to watom.io/RPM. Okay guys, I don't want to waste anyone's time. Let's go really fast here. I'm going to install the motherboards first. Let's do it. Okay, really unconventional, right? So I normally would have a ATX motherboard here, but since we need to use two, I just simply put cardboard underneath as just a non-conductive piece, because I can't really screw in the motherboards, right? They're just gonna rest right here for now. I plugged in all the power from the ZSX amp breakout boards into the motherboard, the 24 pin, 8 pin, the SATA power for that one power supply, and the other power supply. I don't need to utilize that Molex cable for this one because this one has an M-SATA SSD. Alright guys, next one we need to put in now. Let's do the GPUs. So that's going to take me a bit, but we're going to utilize the risers as well. So I'm going to be plugging those into the motherboard here, so you guys will see 24 GPUs on this Omega frame right now. Oh, that was a lot of work to put these 24 A2000s in. And at the same time, I did cable management for all the USB cables. Man, this looks pretty nice actually. This is pretty insane. This is pretty nice. Look at this, 24 A2000s. I think this is the biggest, I would say, single open air mining rig frame I've ever built of, I guess, GPUs. 24. The previous builds I've did in the previous years, I think 19 GPU is the only one that I was able to make on a single frame. You guys have probably seen that 19 GPU mining rig back in the day, but look at this. I tried to cable management for the USBs the best I can. Since they're all different lengths, it was a little bit hard to do that, but that's the best I can do for now. So that's what it looks like, guys. All the 12 USBs going into the USB motherboards. This looks pretty cool. Alright guys, now I want to put in the power supply cables, and actually before I do that, I wanted to have a little call out here to Mr. Veteran Miner. Veteran Miner, man, if you're watching this video, I want to buy 12 more of these 6-pin to 6-pin for the risers. Okay, for each of these risers, I want them going into breakout board at the bottom here. Alright, just to make it all red cables going into the breakout board here into each of the risers. As you guys know, these A2000s don't require external PCIe power. They're all going to be powered through the risers here. So Veteran Miner, if you're watching this, man, email me or private message me. I will buy 12 of them from you. Alright, red ones. That would look pretty cool on this frame. I'm probably going to keep 24 A2000s on this frame. It looks pretty nice, but actually one thing I'm worried about is the heat management on this rig, so that's going to be funny. I guess we'll find out when we get this thing mining. Alright guys, be right back. Alright, the PCIe cables are in, and man, that was actually very difficult to get them in and cable manage at the same time. You guys just see the spaghetti mess here, and I just realized, Veteran Miner, if I do buy these awesome red PCIe cables from you, I will have one heck of a time taking out the existing PCIe cables here from each of the risers, and especially in the breakout boards. That's gonna hurt. But anyways guys, I have plugged in the power. I am ready to go. But actually that's a good segue into, I have a few things, a few disclaimers in case anyone is going to attempt this, and I don't think anyone should. Don't attempt this on this GPU Risers Omega frame because, okay, first things first, these A2000s, they're very small, right? Very short. If you were to put other GPUs on here, you would obviously not have enough room, and you can tell by the bending here on my USB cables and risers, the cable management is extremely hard to manage through here. So there's a lot of decent amount of bending going on here. And yeah, you can tell by the spacing, it's not a lot of room in between here. Okay, so that's the first disclaimer. Second disclaimer, if you decide to try A2000s, I should have mentioned this earlier. This mining frame initially comes with 2 bars, okay, for a normal, 12 rig setup, 12 GPU setup. But in this case, since I'm doing 24, I had to grab another 2 bars from another Omega frame box, which GP Riser sent me another frame here. So I took it out of there so that I could put another 12 A2000s on this side, okay, if that makes sense to you guys. So that's how I was able to screw another bar here and another bar here. So I have 4 bars, but they initially come with only 2. All right, so just be mindful of that. Now, next part is airflow. I think it's gonna be pretty interesting as these A2000s, all the heat is gonna be coming out this way. That we're gonna figure out, I guess, after I get this going, if it actually starts. I got all the network cabling in, I got all the power into the HP server PSUs, into my 240 volt, 30 amp PDU here. So we're gonna see at the wall how much power this whole thing takes. I'm actually curious also how much, like, I think we're gonna get over a gigahash on Ethereum on this rig, okay? And we'll see if we have time to do some other coins as well. But guys, let's go ahead. I am ready to turn this on. I've triple checked all the cables, and I actually almost had one incident where I didn't check, and there was one PCIe cable that had this one come out. So that would have been really bad and probably caused a fire. So mining rig building 101. Triple check all your cables, make sure they're all in and you don't have any split ends like this coming out of your PCIe cables. Here we go. I don't know if these USB motherboards are gonna turn on by themselves. Anyways, first time turn on, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Any smoke, any burnage? Okay, I think they're all on. Gotta make sure all the risers are on. Okay, I don't smell any smoke. I don't smell any burning. That's a good sign. Man, look at these GPU riser lights. I love that. I love that. Okay, this side is good. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, they are all on. Okay, great. All right, now let's just see if Hive OS, if this turned on. Okay, the mother, okay, hold on. All right, this motherboard turned on, but this one did not. So that means I'll have to, let's see if I can short the power button here. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, I shorted the pins. I didn't have a power button, so I thought this mining motherboard would turn on automatically. But we're not getting this light on the network. That's not a good sign. Maybe this network cable is not plugged in. Let me check. Yeah, it's plugged in. Uh-oh, looks like we got a fatality here. Oh no. Oh no. The Ethernet is not working. That is not good. Okay, the Omega 01, the first side with this motherboard does work. Okay, these are the 12 regular A2000s and these are the modded A2000s on this side. All right, so this motherboard seems to be working. It is acknowledging in Hive OS, so that is a good sign. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and troubleshoot the other one, Omega 02. Be right back. Oh, hope it's not broken. Okay guys, I changed out the stick of RAM and it seems to be behaving a little bit better, but now it's just going on and off constantly. You can tell by the Ethernet light here and the CPU fan, it just keeps going on and off here. Man, I don't know if I got a borked board or what. I'm still gonna troubleshoot, so be right back. Okay, it works, but I took out all the USB cables, so now it does boot up into Hive OS. Can confirm, it just booted a few seconds ago, so it is working without the USB. So now what I'm gonna do is just process of elimination, put in one by one until it gives me an error, then I will trace back that USB and see which riser is potentially faulty. It could be a potential faulty riser. Or, yeah, actually, yeah, that's probably it. All right, so guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I think the motherboard is borked. I think there's something wrong with it. I have been, yeah, it's just been going on and off. I have been testing many different USB configurations, and no matter what I do, if I put 2 on these two or 2 on these two, it will not show 6. I'm trying to get 6 to show up on Hive OS, because only right now 5 will show up. That's it. And whatever combination I do on any of these USB ports, it will essentially crash. So I think this motherboard, it might be DOA on Dead or Arrival. There might be something wrong with it. And yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh my god. Guys, video's not over. I am going to change to a new motherboard, and I'm not done. I want to make sure I can get 24 to mine on this rig for you guys in this video. So I don't want to waste any time. Let me go find a motherboard I can replace here and get this working. Be right back. Okay, I have a ASRock H110 Pro, BTC Pro. This is a legendary motherboard. I simply swapped in the motherboard and plugged in all the risers with the X1 adapters. Okay, you guys can see the LED lights, really nice on these GPU riser X1 adapters. And it turned on perfectly, and it all showed all of the GPUs, no problem. So we got Omega 02 and Omega 01, and it shows up both of them just fine. I'll just refresh here. These 12, and then I'll refresh number 2. And yeah, they work. Okay, so now I need to set a flight sheet and also the overclocks for the stock A2000s, which are on this side. Okay, the stock 12 are on this side here, and then the modded A2000s are on this side here. All right, so guys, let me set that up, and we'll see what the power consumption is. Be right back. Okay, I got them both mining. It's taking about 8.8 amps at 232 volt, but at the wall, exactly, when I see the wattage is 2100 watts. Oh my god, 2100 watts for 24 RTX to A2000s plus 2 motherboards, 2 1500 watt power supplies, HP server PSUs. Oh my god, and oh, it's getting hot in here already. I can feel the massive amount of heat coming off of this. This is not good, guys. I don't think I can keep it in this room. But here, I'll show you guys the temperatures. It just started, so it's already getting hot. Let's see here. Already 6 minutes in, we have 94 degrees Celsius on the MEMTEM for the stock A2000s, and then the modded A2000s. Oh boy, we got 102C here one at, yeah, we're getting 48 mega hash on all of them. I can get 50, but if I do that, then the MEMTEMs are gonna get really bad, really bad. But 580 mega hash for the whole rig, and then the other one is 499. Man, we're almost at 500. So add that together, we are at, I would say, 1080 mega hash, over a giga hash. Yes, seriously, this thing looks really nice, I have to say. GPU risers, I really love this Omega frame. But I'm gonna have to say, the caveats against doing something like this is, I guess, the airflow, and I'm gonna say in about 10 minutes, this thing is gonna be melting. Yeah, look at, oh man. So there's a lot of heat going out this way, and I can feel a lot of heat going out this way as well, as these fans are at 100% fan. You guys know the A2000s have pretty bad, I'm gonna guess, like thermal design, and I guess in terms of mining, it's not very sufficient. The cooler itself is not sufficient enough for 24/7 mining. Yeah, this is, wow. All right, so I just had a thought where I could put this whole thing not in my basement studio here at my new mining location. So I plan on actually taking this whole thing and moving it over there, and it should be a lot cooler in a sense. But I think this video is long enough. If you guys have any, I don't know, what should I do with this now? Like, should I add like some fans, 120 mil fans? I can add 5 on each row here, and I can do another 5 on this side as well. And actually, I just realized I think I might have to take off all the GPUs in order to install the fans. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You know what? That's it. Guys, I'm already sweating. This video is done. I made the 24 rig RTX A2000 rig. That's what you guys wanted me to do. I did it, and oh my god. Yeah, these GPUs are getting way too hot now. The modded ones are definitely melting, and the stock ones are okay. The stock ones are okay. The modded ones, yeah, you know what? The modded ones are, yeah, you know what? I am not gonna let this run anymore. I'm actually gonna stop it right now. This is just way too hot. These are gonna melt. Probably burn, probably blow up or something. Oh, all right guys, that's it. I'm gonna take these out. I think I'm gonna take these out, put them back in the Octominer, as they were behaving much better in the Octominer in terms of temperatures. 52 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah, that's hot. That's really hot. Yeah, for sure. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's just in the ambient area. All right guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you all. That was really rough. Have a good one, and peace out.